Hello, stay tuned with daily news from Marja'iyat TV. Daily meetings of Grand Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi. Scholars, religious, cultural, and social figures, academics, and public groups of people meet with the great Shia Islamic jurist Grand Ayatollah Shirazi at his central office in the holy city of Qom on a daily basis. In these meetings, the visitors offer reports of their activities to the Grand Jurist and listen to the advices of His Eminence. It is noteworthy that the Grand Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi hosts public visitors on a daily basis before noon prayers. Activities by Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Lebanon. The Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the Lebanese capital Beirut held series of cultural, religious, and social programs over the latter half of Qida. One of the activities by this office was the weekly sessions to host religious scholars, clerics, religious and cultural figures, as well as public groups of people. This office also celebrated the birth anniversary of Imam Rida in a ceremony with religious lectures, eulogies, and reading poems. Also, the members of the Grand Jurist Office hosted Sheikh Jamal, a representative of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Karbala, Iraq. Nonviolence Incorporation criticizes racial discriminations by Indian government. Nonviolence Incorporation Free Muslim criticized racial discriminations by the Indian government to revoke the citizenship of nearly 4 million people in a letter to the Human Rights Commissioner. Nonviolence Incorporation received evidence that pointed to racial discriminatory behaviors by the Indian government against the Indian Muslims in this country. The Indian government has declared it would revoke the citizenship of 4 million Indians because of failing to provide proof of their citizenship. The Nonviolence Incorporation believes that racial discriminatory behaviors of the Indian government are in blatant opposition of international conventions and human rights. This organization further demanded Universal Human Rights Council and the United Nations to immediately intervene and help the Indian authorities change their minds on this decision. PR manager of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Kadhimiya hosts representative of Grand Jurist. Sheikh Maysam al-Akaishi, one of the representatives of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Iraq, was hosted by the Public Relations Office of the Grand Jurist in Holy Kadhimiya and Sheikh Ahmed Allami, the director of this office. In this meeting, both sides discussed ways to increase cooperative works between all offices and organizations of the Grand Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Kadhimiya and Baghdad, and emphasized on protecting the younger generation of Iraqis against social and political corruptions. Sayyid Shuhada Foundation organizes medical volunteer program in Tanzania. In adherence to the orders and directives of the Grand Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi, who always insists on humanitarian and relief projects, the Sayyid Shuhada World Foundation in Kuwait started a series of humanitarian programs in Tanzania. In this program, free medical services were provided to the Tanzanian Shia Muslims. This program was widely welcomed by the local Shia Muslim communities in Tanzania. Many dispossessed and deprived Tanzanians received medical assistances in this program. According to some members of Sayyid Shuhada medical team, many people in the area suffered from chronic diseases such as malaria, typhoid, blood pressure, and diabetes. This program aims at providing necessary medical services to these Shia Muslims. Fatimiyun Society holds weekly programs in Germany. The Fatimiyun Society, a religious group in Kiel City in Germany, started its weekly programs on last Thursday. These programs consist of congregational prayers, recitation of religious supplications, and religious lectures about the role of parents in Islam. Groups of Shia Muslims and lovers of Ahlul Bayt participated in these programs. End of Awaiting Generation program in Holy Kadhimiya, Iraq. The Awaiting Generation program in Holy Kadhimiya came to an end during a ceremony in which the graduate students received awards. The Awaiting Generation is the name of a training program by the 14 Infallibles Institute, which teaches topics such as Mahdism, Islamic beliefs, morals, rulings, and memorization of Holy Quran to young girl students.